What's up guys, my name is David and welcome back to Star Wars, and I will be uploading this video on my birthday. That means I have been alive for 16 years, so I thought it'd be fun to give you my top 16 favorite movies after 16 years of life. A couple things to note is that this list is nowhere near permanent. I'm always watching new movies, changing positions, so if you want to keep track of all these little changes I make, you can follow me on my letterbox. So I will not include Star Wars on this list for two reasons. One, it will just take up a bunch of spaces, and two, you guys know I love Star Wars, and I just want to talk about other movies today. Also, one final note, I will give some movies a nice long description of why I love it, and some will just be a sentence. I have 16 movies to talk about. I gotta make this as quick and efficient as possible. So with all that being said, let's get into my top 16 favorite movies of all time, as of right now. Starting off this list, coming at number 16 is Man of Steel, a modern take on Superman that I really love, and you can check out my full thoughts in this video. Number 15, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. A coming-of-age movie so simple yet so beautiful. The plot is super basic, but the three main leads make this movie so special and one of my all-time favorites. Number 14, Short Term 12. A comfort movie so beautiful yet so heartbreaking at some points, but still manages to balance its tones, making this one of the best movies I have ever seen. Like Perks of Being a Wallflower, it's nothing revolutionary, but between the writing, acting, and the characters, this movie is just incredible. Number 13, Children of Men. Not only do I love this movie because it's basically Last of Us the movie, this film is a technical marvel. The sets and the cinematography in this film is scarily real. It seriously looks like director Alfonso Cuarón went into the future and filmed an actual post-apocalyptic world. Even the extras give top-notch performances. For lack of a better phrase, this movie is a masterpiece. Number 12, Infinity War. Part 1 of the epic conclusion to the Infinity Saga with one of the best movie villains of all time, Thanos. I love that this movie is the villain's story. It is Thanos' story, and I love that. If the villain is good, the movie is going to be good as well. Also, the team-ups in this movie are some of the best in the entire MCU. Number 11, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. A true love letter to the character that is Spider-Man, and the visuals and art styles are just chef's kiss. Number 10, Logan. I am not that big of an X-Men fan, but yes, Logan makes this list. It's just a beautiful personal superhero story that still has all the fun things of a comic book movie. The whole father-daughter dynamic is really wholesome and carries this movie. Plus, it has some serious Last of Us vibes, making this movie even better. Number 9, Arrival. A brilliant and beautiful sci-fi movie with an ending that I won't spoil, of course, but is simultaneously heartbreaking and heartwarming. This movie is a sci-fi masterpiece. Number 8, Knives Out. Brilliant whodunit by the man himself, Rian Johnson, that's clever, fun, surprising, well acted with an amazing cast, and so rewatchable. Also, the will reading scene might be one of my top 10 favorite scenes of all time. Number 7, La La Land. A beautiful looking movie with amazing music, great acting, and one of my favorite endings. Number 6, Inception. I envy Christopher Nolan's brain because the concept and the execution of the concept is just unbelievably amazing. And while the movie is a marvel to witness, the plot's core is a father-son movie. Number 5, Back to the Future. An absolute classic with a tight and fun plot, iconic characters, a close to perfect time travel story, an amazing score, and being one of the most rewatchable movies I have ever seen. Number 4, Interstellar. A thrilling Christopher Nolan space drama with an insane amount of heart. We have done it. We have reached top 3. My number 3 spot and my number 2 spot are my two favorite comic book movies, but I love them for two very different reasons. But coming in at number 3 is Avengers Endgame. Good lord, Endgame. What a comic book movie. I love how this movie just perfectly breaks down into 3 incredible acts. Act 1, seeing the Avengers and the world grieve the snap. Act 2, fan service done right with an epic time travel adventure where we get to revisit some of the MCU movies. Then we get to Act 3, which is just comic book movie glory. This movie is exciting, thrilling, emotional, awesome, epic, all of the words, and a great capstone to the Infinity Saga. So like I said, spots 3 and 2 are my two favorite comic book movies, so that means number 2 is my favorite comic book movie, and that is
pizza time.
That is right. After rewatch, I have decided that Spider-Man 2 is my favorite comic book movie. I really want to make a video explaining my newfound love for this movie, but until then, I will say this. What makes this movie so special for me is the character development of Peter Parker. It is so cheesy and so heartwarming, it's beautiful. The fact that it's primarily a drama that is also a Spider-Man movie, and Sam Raimi's insane power to balance tones. Also, this montage is cinema at its finest. Okay, we have made it number 1. So number 1 is actually tricky, because on Letterboxd, if you look at my ranking, my favorite movie, because they consider it a movie, is Hamilton. I love Hamilton with all my heart. It is my favorite thing ever. I might like it just a little bit more than my favorite Star Wars movie being Revenge of the Sith.
What?
So I really love this movie. I hum it every day. It means so much to me. The themes are so beautiful and so universal. It's so well written. It's just a masterpiece, and I love it. And I'm not even a theater kid. I'm not a musical theater guy, but it just means the world to me. However, it is just a recording of the musical, so it's not technically a film. What makes it great is not the film aspect of it. It's so well written. So with that being said, my favorite movie is... Oh my god, Whiplash. What a movie. I always knew I would love this movie when I watched it, and I watched it in the beginning of the year in February, and yeah, this movie is amazing. The music is amazing, the performances are some of the best I have ever seen, the tension is scarily real, but what I love most about this movie is how director Damien Chazelle uses music to tell a story of ambition. I played violin for a couple years, and thankfully none of my teachers threw anything at me. So I can't relate to it in that way, but I can relate to this movie and Miles Teller's character's non-stop drive for success. I'm the kind of person who gets way too intense about anything I'm remotely passionate about, obviously, and thankfully not as intense as Teller's character in this movie, but you get my point. And like I said, I played violin, I did not play drums, so my attachment to this movie is not like, oh yeah, I'm an inspiring jazz artist, it's just I have passions, I want to be good at them, and this movie is just so relatable and just so beautiful. It's hard talking about your favorite movie. It really is, because you just want to say everything, right? But sometimes it's just, you just love it, and I love this movie a lot. And the ending! Oh my god, the ending is amazing! I love the ending! I mean, I love this whole movie, but that ending! If you can't tell, I really love Whiplash, and yes, it is my favorite movie of all time. If you got to the end of the video, thank you so much. That is a wonderful birthday gift you gave me. Watch time. But in all seriousness, thank you so much for watching this video and supporting this channel. For the first time in forever, I feel like I'm actually having genuine growth on this channel, and I actually have a basically Star Wars community. My replies, you know, the comment section is actually active. People are engaging with the videos. It's a great feeling, so thank you. Thank you so much for just watching my videos. It means a lot. With that being said, once again, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.